There are moments in life when silence is the loudest sound, not the peaceful kind, but the aching, empty kind. When you sit in a room full of people and still feel invisible. When the messages stop coming. When those who promise to stay slowly fade away. And then a question whispers in your heart, has God left too? You try to pray, but the words feel thin. You try to believe, but the distance feels too far. Yet even in that emptiness, there is a sacred truth. God has not left. He never will. Even when you can't feel Him, even when your faith is flickering, even when your world is falling apart, He is closer than your breath, holding you together when everything else is falling apart. In Deuteronomy 31:6, God speaks a bold, unwavering promise. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. This wasn't spoken in a time of ease. It was spoken to a people standing on the edge of the unknown. They were about to enter a land filled with giants, wars, and uncertainties. But before the first battle, God gave them something far greater than a strategy. He gave them His presence, His companionship, His foreverness. This promise is not conditional. It's not based on your strength, behavior, or mood. It's based on who He is, a faithful God who cannot lie, who cannot betray, and who has no intention of ever leaving your side. Some of the deepest work God does in us is in the silence. When He feels far, it's often because He's working close, beneath the surface, beyond emotion. Think about a seed, buried in the dirt, unseen for weeks. No applause, no attention, just darkness. But that's where life begins. Roots go deep before branches ever rise. So when you pray and hear nothing, when you reach and feel air, when your soul aches for reassurance, don't mistake quiet for abandonment. He is near in the quiet. He is building something eternal in the dark. His presence is not proven by goosebumps. It is known through trust. The enemy wants you to believe you're forsaken. He loves to echo the voices of the past. You're too broken. You're not faithful enough. God has better things to do. But the truth of the gospel cuts through the noise. You are not forsaken. You are chosen. Jesus Himself cried from the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" He took the weight of separation so that you would never have to know that feeling. Not truly, not eternally. God's love isn't based on performance. It's based on adoption. You're not a guest. You're family. And family doesn't get abandoned. There are things in life that won't make sense. Loss that doesn't seem fair. Delays that feel cruel. Questions that remain unanswered for years. But through it all, there is one truth that never wavers. God stays. When friends leave, when mentors disappoint, when your own strength gives out, He is still there, not as a silent judge, but as a loving Father, kneeling beside you in the mess. He doesn't wait for you to get it together. He walks with you as you are. His presence isn't just a theological concept. It's practical, present, and personal. Because God is with you, you don't face anxiety alone. You don't have to carry tomorrow's weight with today's strength. You can cry without shame. You can walk slowly and still be held. His presence brings peace that calms your racing heart, clarity in chaos, comfort in disappointment, strength in secret. He's not watching from heaven. He's walking beside you in the hallway, the hospital room, the sleepless night. This promise, I will never leave you, is not a one-time whisper. It's a chorus across Scripture. God said it to Moses. He repeated it to Joshua. David declared it in the Psalms. Jesus fulfilled it by becoming Emmanuel, God with us. And the New Testament seals it again in Hebrews 13:5. Never will I leave you. Never will I forsake you. This is not just a past reality. It is your present and future security. You are surrounded, shielded, and supported, not by a distant deity, but by the living God who stays through every valley. So pause, breathe, let the fear drain, let the striving settle. You are not abandoned. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten in the chaos. You are not unseen in the struggle. God is here. In the silence, He is steady. In the pain, He is healing. In the waiting, He is working. In the fear, He is speaking. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And He means it forever. If this message reminded you that you're not walking alone, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs hope. God is not going anywhere, and neither is His love for you.